For 2025, we are doing healing is our theme. And yes, we will be using the Lila Book of Zen Healing, Japanese Rituals for Beauty, Harmony, and Love by Paula Arai. And part of the reason I picked the book is that it very much points towards how rituals has a lot of personal meaning, and how do we set things up so that it really makes sense to us and part of our lives. So I actually want us to start out by saying, what is healing for you? So we're going to get some ideas from people, right? From Paula Rai or me or whoever. And it is very much about, what is this meaning for you? Otherwise, even though you might be taught a meaning, like we just did the Enmei Juku Kanengyo, it's for protecting life and all that, but what is that for you? You know? So you have to have some of that, or else it just becomes, yep, I'm just doing it because you told me to do it. Which doesn't mean that sometimes that's what needs to happen. If you want to be a part of something, you know, I don't also want to set up that like, ooh, yeah, you got to be into this 100%, or else, it's nothing. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, for me, our practice around healing has to resonate for each of us. And it's something I want us to pay attention to, just as we paid attention to what is focus, what is mindfulness, what is awareness. So all that is part. And how does it feel? What is it, the resonance? What is the meaning here? And we are very much practicing as a Sangha, as the Access to Zen Sangha. And I'm actually very excited because I really want us to, my idea, because I'm in charge, is that we would do very Zen things, like show up, engage, try it on, and we want to do it to Zen spirit, and we have some Hinayana. We have instructions, we have some both Zen and insight kind of explanation of things, certainly, as we go along. And for those who weren't here last week, I really want us to be much more engaging and defining meaning for ourselves. And part of that is because as people who've had any kind of oppression, or you feel powerless for whatever reason right now, we need to engage and practice ways in which we know our agency, and that we're actively doing it and acting it, manifesting it. And so it's a practice. And so, yes, sometimes it's going to feel like, okay, just because you say so, I'm going to do it. And as many of us know, sometimes putting our body and showing up and doing certain things help us find that quality that we're looking for. Just like, Thich Nhat Hanh's like, smile, and at first you could be like, how stupid, or, like Pollyanna, or I don't feel like smiling, and he could get, you could hear, oh, the scientific, this stuff around science, around Buddhism, that, it takes less muscle to smile actually than to frown, and all that. And all that could be useful. And if it's motivating for you, great. And putting our body into it and trying it out. is what I'm asking. You know? And again, when we try something out, not just one time, but repeat it. There's so much of ritual and practice is repetition. We put our body into it. Some of it has to do with then our mind, for a lot of us, try to find reason why we don't want to do it, don't like it, or stupid, or whatever. I'm going to look stupid. I don't know if it really has the meaning I really want. All sorts of your hindrances come up. And so, how do we not ignore those or, want to kill those? More just like, what is it to show up and engage? And how does that shift or change? Like some of you didn't want to chant, and yet, I don't know, was there some shift? And of course, that doesn't mean all that because there's a shift, it's going to be a good shift. You could have been shifting like, ugh, now I really know why I don't like it, and that should just be a thought for now. Next week, maybe it'll be different. I don't know. By the way, resistance, besides being futile, according to the Bork, is actually part of practice. All right. I would like you to go into dyads now and talk to each other. What is healing for you? What is healing for you?